Dragging a heavy air compressor and a tangled mess of rubber hoses across a job site is nobody's idea of a good time. That is exactly why this cordless nailer exists. It ditches the gas cartridges and the noise, relying entirely on that familiar 18-volt battery system to get the job done. What hits you first when you pick it up is how much smaller the nose is compared to the older models. It is about 45% slimmer, which sounds like a minor detail until you are trying to squeeze into a tight corner or finish off some intricate trim work where space is at a premium. It just feels more nimble in the hand, and that extra maneuverability makes a world of difference when you are working overhead or in awkward spots. The depth adjustment is completely tool-free, which is a relief because nobody wants to hunt for an Allen wrench when they are in the middle of a project. You just turn the dial, and it sets the nail head exactly where it needs to be without chewing up the wood surface. It is surprisingly consistent, too. You get those 2 non-marring pads included in the box, which is a smart touch for anyone working with finished lumber who is tired of seeing those annoying little indentations left behind by the tool. Now, it is not perfect. Because it is a battery-powered unit, it does have a bit of a mechanical kick to it that you do not get with a pneumatic gun. It is not a deal-breaker by any means, but it is something you notice if you are used to the near-instant fire of a traditional compressor setup. Also, while the kit comes with the battery and charger, which is great for getting started, the weight of that battery does add up if you're using it for hours on end. It is not heavy enough to cause fatigue, but you definitely know it is there. The adjustment dial for the air pressure is tucked away nicely, and it gives you enough control to dial in the power so you are not blowing through thin material. It is one of those tools that just makes sense for the weekend warrior or the DIY enthusiast who wants to move fast without the setup time. It is quiet, it is compact, and it gets the job done without the usual headache of hoses. If you are already invested in the battery ecosystem, this is a pretty solid addition to the workshop that saves you from a lot of unnecessary hassle.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.